Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Sanjian Tarot. For this unboxing video I have Teknebrae Tarot by PixelOccult. This is the version 2 of this deck. This was from a Kickstarter that ran from June 30, 2026 to July 17, 2026, and I received my deck on July 30, 2026. PixelOccult also published Sinking Wasteland Tarot, Neon Moon Lenormand, and Neon Moon Tarot, Adorabyssal Tarot, Adorabyssal Oracle. Adorabyssal is an oracle deck. Wayward Dark Tarot and Wayward Dark Lenormand. Lost Hollow Tarot and Red Hand Tarot. All right, and I also brought version 1. All right, just checking on the condition. Looks pretty good so far. 2-piece box set. And that's the underside, the bottom. Yeah, so there's no cutout, but I like how the top box doesn't go all the way down to the bottom because I would like the easy removal here. Ooh, all right. Okay, there's nothing special on the inside. All right, physical guidebook. The guidebook is also available as a PDF from what was stated in the campaign page. All right. So, font is a little bit on the small side. Yeah. This is all in English. Okay, no special gilding for these cards. Ooh, all right. Okay, so I actually wanted to do a comparison with version 1 and version 2. Ooh. See, I like the inside of the cards. I like when they have this wrap, whether it's like a plastic or a paper wrap. I prefer that over shrink wrapping the deck because I could reuse the wrap when I store it, so it won't get jostled around too much when I store it in the deck in case, like, maybe I have to, if I want to move the deck or relocate it. So yeah, plus with this band, this plastic band or paper band in some cases, I could easily put the deck back in and remove it from the box. I mean, with this could, like, I mean, it alters, it'll shift around in my hands as I'm trying to put it back in its box. So that's why I really prefer the decks to have this wrap Yeah, and I never throw this away because I prefer having it to contain the cards if need be. Okay, I realize I didn't show the back of the cards, so this is the back. Pretty simple. Oops. Okay. Ooh, these feel pretty slippery. Okay, so I know version 2 actually has extra cards. 2 extra cards, they're actually alternate cards. All right, let's see. Yep, okay, yeah, version 2 is actually the one on the left, the yellow one, and version 1 is looks like the two-tone or monochrome version. The artist that created this deck is James Brothwell. These are all hand-drawn, no AI. The size of the cards are 70 millimeters by 120 millimeters. The cardstock is black core. However, I have no idea what the GSM is. The texture is linen, and there is a gloss coating, yes, which explains why the decks already feel kind of slippery. I think these are closer to, no, maybe not this deck. I think okay, so far these look Rider-Waite-Smith related. I think there's another deck he did that was closer to Thoth, the Thoth style. Interesting. The numbers are very subtle. It's not Roman numeral, but there are numbers. They're Arabic, at least for the major arcana so far. Yeah, very subtle way of putting in the numbers. Oof. And obviously there are other symbols, like here, at least for the major arcana, you could see the planetary symbols and the zodiac symbols related to the card. Interesting. Okay, so here's a difference. There is obviously the card type, like this is the ace, and then the symbol for the wand, and then I think this was added on for version 2, or these 2 symbols. I think it's supposed to be the element and either the planetary symbol or the zodiac symbol associated with the card. Yeah, so that's, I guess that's one of the differences, not just that there's color in version 2, but there's also zodiac and or planetary symbols and or I guess, element symbols. Ooh. Yeah, there's a 7 of Wands with people holding the other 6. Ooh. That 10, the way that 10 is, if I only glimpse at it, I would actually think that that's an 18 instead of a 10. Aw. Oh, it's a different King of Swords card. Okay, here's a difference. Don't remember if that was stated in the campaign page. think I'm just noticing that all the knight cards, the character is on a motorcycle of some kind. Okay, and regarding the 2 extra cards, they were actually packaged outside of the deck. So here we are. This is an alternate strength card and an alternate justice card. And this is only for version 2 of this deck. The version 1 did not have the extra alternate cards. These 2. Alright, shuffle test. Now again, I don't know what the GSM is. I actually didn't think to look at the creator's Etsy shop. Maybe the information is there. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. Yeah, the gloss coating really makes it slick. Yeah, feels pretty slippery. Overhand shuffling is fine. Riffle shuffle is fine. It's just a bit, yeah, the gloss coating can make it a bit slippery. And, oh, look at that, just a second. I don't know, I actually can't determine what the GSM is. 300 maybe? 310? Alright. Actually, yeah, you know what? I'll go ahead and shuffle version 1 just because. Okay. Yeah, same as version 2. Yeah, shuffles well. Kind of been on the slick side, just like version 2. So yeah, there we go. Hanged Man. Okay, so the guidebook. Yeah, all in English. Also available as a PDF. Yeah, this is text is a bit on the small side. All right. So yeah, this is. This might be exactly the same as version 1's deck. So it's just a reprint, I think, just in a different color for the book. Yeah, I'm seeing the way this is printed. It's just, yeah, it's exactly the same as version 1. So there's really no big difference. It seems to be some extra information, though, on version 1 regarding contact. Yeah, the last page had like a contact page. Yeah, like here, Etsy, the website, Instagram, and such. Yeah, so closing remarks. Yeah, there's a closing remarks in version 1, but looks like version 2 doesn't have such closing remarks. Aw. All right. Yeah, I don't know if that was a mistake or intended to leave the closing remarks off of the second version. All right, so yeah, as I said before, 2 extra cards, alternate strength and alternate justice. Here's justice. These are only for version 2. So version 1 will not have extra cards of any kind. Looks like the only difference, really big difference between the two, was a different, I think it was King of Swords card. That's now different for version 2. Actually, let's go ahead and get a glimpse of what the book, how the book describes. Oh, great. I've got little gnats flying around me. Okay, so I have, I think this is the alternate justice card, but still, let's see. All right, justice. Here we go. Yeah, the alternate one's fine. Oh, look, there's the alternate. Okay, yeah, alternate strength card too. All right. Okay, so here's justice, and it says, there's a quote. When law is a weapon used against only those without power, it is oppression. My justice brings accountability and consequence for all. My justice brings peace. My justice is compassion. My justice is ethical. My justice is truth. All right, and then it says well-defined themes versus ill-defined themes. So I think that means like upright and reversed themes. Okay, and so further explanation. Justice is associated with Libra. This card represents just law and order, cause and effect, action and consequence. Her scales hover above her intuitive hand and are balanced as a symbol of her impartiality. Hover above her intuitive hand? I guess hover above her other hand. All right. No. Well, they're not hovering above the hand based on this image. Her sword is double-edged, representing both action and consequence, and points upwards, showing the logic and clarity of her decisions. She has a partial helmet over her eyes, again showing the impartiality of her judgments. Justice warns of consequences for unjust actions and decisions having long-term effects that echo outwards through time. It calls for us to be held accountable and take responsibility for our actions, and to be truthful with ourselves and others about the effects of those actions. Act in alignment with your higher self and for the good of others. Okay. Not much, I guess this is the alternate card, so I don't know, not much in terms of describing the image itself. Actually, let's see, here's the Fool. I want to see what it says about the Fool. Okay. Here we go, the Fool. Yeah, there's a quote also. It says, Fool, spirit of ether. So as far as the description, it says, associated with the element of air, the Fool bears 0 as their number, not as a lack of value, but as a placeholder for any conceivable value. Oh, I didn't know that. It is a universe prior to the Big Bang, life before conception, an empty canvas. They represent infinite potential within us all and kick off the Fool's journey across the major arcana. This Fool card was modeled more on a Marseille depiction, and thus more closely resembles the Harlequin madman archetype. The patch on the Fool's arm is the dog encouraging their forward momentum. Huh? Really? Oh! Yeah, it's actually, yeah. If you could see it, it's actually near the shoulder. I think that's the silhouette of a dog's head. If I could just hold steady. Yeah. Okay. Their backpack takes the place of the knapsack and suggests that the Fool has what they need to begin. Behind them, a cityscape opens up representing the difficulties to come. This is a card of new beginnings, opportunity, and adventure. It encourages an open and curious mindset and a faithful leap forward into your endeavor. Trust in yourself and begin your journey. Yeah, I guess the background, that little silhouette, is the cityscape here in the Fool card. All right. Ooh, come on. Stay in focus. Yeah. Okay. Oh, so I didn't know that about this deck. Yeah, it distinctly said it follows the Marseille style, and okay. I'm not that familiar with the Marseille style. I'm really used to Rider-Waite. And yeah. So that's the description of the guidebook. I mean, not description of the guidebook. I guess what the guidebook has as a description for the cards. All right. Okay, so part of my tier included wallpapers, digital wallpapers, and digital avatars. I don't know when I'll ever use that. A PDF guide. And the extra strength card and the extra justice card, they were actually stretch goals. And obviously they were met since I have them here. Yeah. The only downside I have with these cards is that they were not packaged inside with this deck. And that made me kind of worrisome and think that maybe the cards will not be the same exact size as the cards in the deck. I'm referring to these extra ones since they were outside of the deck. They weren't shrink wrapped with this deck. But as I'm putting them together here, I mean, I'm feeling the sides here and such. I don't think the cards are different size. The alternate cards, they feel like they're exactly the same size as the cards that were shrink wrapped inside this box. So yeah, that was good. I was a little bit fearful about that. I was a little bit worried that after shuffling, would I still feel the difference in the sizes? So let me see if I could just see if I could mix them up here like that. All right, so just kind of feeling the edges here. Yeah, I feel nothing. I don't think I'll be able to find it. Here, that's the moon. Let me see. No, that's the King of Pentacles. Yeah. Oh, no, found it. That was just luck. I swear. I swear, a fluke. And I don't think, yeah. I can't be able to find the other strength card. Yeah, okay, so yeah, no problems with that. Whew, okay, thank God. All right, yeah, because I have issues where cards that were not, I guess, already part of the deck, they were resized or just not aligned with the other deck, so it made it obvious what the card was that didn't belong in the deck or wasn't part of the original. All right, so another stretch goal that was met was this neat sticker pack. Yeah, it's just a few stickers here. Yeah, there you go, PixelOccult. All right, so this is the theme, very, what is it called? Post-apocalyptic, maybe. I'm getting like Akira vibes from it. There's a little bit of some steampunk also, because yeah, they've got masks here, like this, so post-apocalyptic steampunk style. Yeah, here. Yeah, maybe this is probably like some kind of cyborg android, with the multiple arms. So yeah, it's got that kind of theme or imagery to it. Yeah, I'm seeing more Rider-Waite themes. So I don't know if maybe that Fool card may be the only one that might be Marseille styled, and the rest might be Rider-Waite. I don't know. Even version 1 came out, I actually didn't really know about PixelOccult until later. Anyway, yeah, that's the end of this unboxing. Oh, and these are available at PixelOccult's Etsy shop. And that's the only place. There are no any there are no other vendors that sell these decks. So these are strictly sold by the creator himself. Also, while there is a mini version of version 1, there is not a mini version of version 2. And I asked if he would ever make a mini version, and the answer is no. And it's mostly due to storage space. I don't know if he meant like the storage facility would be, I guess, costly for having an extra deck, or if the creator is storing it in his own home or rents his own storage space. I'm not sure, but yeah, the issue was storage space as to why there is not a mini version of version 2, even though there is a mini version of version 1. So I don't know. I really hope that in the future, maybe if he could find a way to go ahead and move forward with a mini version of version 2, I would purchase it. Here, I could help you reduce on your storage space if you let me purchase 1, maybe 2 minis. Anyway, okay, now that is the end of this unboxing. I hope you got something out of it, as well as my brief first impressions of Teknebrae Tarot version 2. I think that's how it's pronounced. See you in the next video.